water arrives through a distance of about slightly over 2 kilometers into this tank, which is 57 cubic meters, and at an elevation or a height of 12 meters. The base is 12 meters from the ground. This tank serves two main purposes. One is to supply the areas on this side of town, which is the Lamwo district headquarters and the areas towards Padibe. It also serves to supply water to the second tank because it is at a higher elevation than the second tank. So that second tank, we are going to have a look at it, which is much bigger than this. And because of the level it is at, we can fill water into that tank from here, not the vice versa. And we have made provision for that. We will show you briefly a point after which, when water comes from this side, it becomes a dedicated transmission line to that tank so that it is not tapped beyond a certain point. So here we are. And for now, the projection is that this system plus the other one is able to supply water up to the year 2045. So for those of you who still be around in 2045, you should have no problem. But if the demand increases and we are unable, or the system is unable to cope with it, there is a possibility to expand. This is not a problem. In here, we also have a facility for treating the water that comes in. We are going to see it, the water we are treating using chlorine, because this is groundwater, which is generally clean, but we need to put in some chemicals to protect it when the water is being distributed. The idea is that to the farthest point where water reaches, it is safe for human consumption. And so that treatment takes care of that. Those of you who live here will notice that sometimes if you fill water in a jerrycan or in your basin, which looks very clear in the evening, in the morning you will notice some brown stuff. That is natural because the groundwater has some iron in it, and the cost of removing that iron would make the system unaffordable. So for now, the only treatment that water gets is when it is in the tank like this or when it's being pumped. Those of you who still remember O-level chemistry, down there it is existing as ferrous oxide. When it starts agitating it with the oxygen, it becomes ferric oxide, which is rust or nyali. Okay? So what you see is nyali or rust. Small quantity is not harmful. It may make your clothes dirty, but not harmful to your health. So apart from that, all the other things you see, security, is to make sure only people who are supposed to work here come here. So in here, Umbrella will, if you come to visit them, they will have record keeping here. They will keep record of how much water they are pumping, how much power they are using, how much electricity, how much chemical they are using. We have given guidelines to those. So I think in brief, that's what I can say. Now, as part of our system up here also, we were able to provide a sanitation facility. You may not see it. We shall go there. I don't know if the OC is around.
He's around.
Afende, your request has been accepted. Between you and me, don't raise it. The bosses. Okay? Mahesh, you come. This man will give you what you requested. Everybody you see, our boss, biggest boss from Kampala, is here, is here. So, he will handle it.
So you're sorted.
I don't talk any small one.
You can thank them. Thank them. You can thank him and thank him from the facility. Yeah, you can thank him. So that's it. If Mara big close by. Transmission line, where? The transmission line is here. transmission line is here, and as it goes in, come in. It will stop here. At this point, the chemical which we are going to see is dosed into the transmission line, and the transmission line carries on to the tank. We are going to go inside and see. These are overflows. The leakage,
They have cleaned
the leakage is for